Yeah, lots more to come this morning. Chris and Norma, they met when he was 18, she was 50. They're still together 11 years on. True love will not be denied. And we are looking forward to speaking to Chris and Norma. It's almost 9:15 this Tuesday morning. We're talking toy boys now. Norma here was, I hope you don't mind us talking about your age, Norma. It's all right, isn't it? Yes, she was 50 when she met her husband. He was just 18 years of age. This is Chris. They met at Butlins. They got married, and today they're celebrating their 8th wedding anniversary. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who's made it last this long? What is it about your relationship that is so right?
Well, we're soulmates, aren't we?
Yeah.
We get on in every respect and have done all the way through our relationship.
Yeah, and we finish each other's sentences sometimes, and we sometimes know what each other's thinking.
So who's the boss?
Norma's the boss, definitely.
Well,
I don't think so. He's very bossy.
It depends.
Listen, I want to know how it all
controls
began. Because obviously, you know, we can see you two are very much in love, sitting there gooey-eyed, looking at each other. But
Did you hear that?
You're trying not to headbutt each other on air.
But talk me through those first moments then, because it's an unusual pairing, isn't it?
Yes.
What happened? Do you remember meeting each other
Where
for
and
the first
how?
time?
I was away with my family on a family holiday in Butlins in North Wales, and Norma was away on her own, weren't you?
Yeah.
And I just saw her one night. It was about midnight. I'd just come out the club and I saw Norma.
You just dropped somebody else off, hadn't you? You
Yeah.
dropped an 18-year-old girl off with a short miniskirt and blonde hair.
Right, that was no good for you.
And I'd seen...
You saw Norma.
Yeah, and she just looked like a Hollywood film star. She was wearing this lovely white dress. She had lovely tan, all
Bit of a
matching
lad.
jewellery, lovely hair. And I just thought, I'm going to ask her out. There's no point
Had
not
you
asking.
seen Norma before?
Yeah, I'd
And
seen her
so you'd
dancing the
noticed-
night
Oh,
before,
I
and
see.
I was going to try and pluck up courage to ask her to have a dance with me, but, you know, I kind of lost my bottle just beforehand.
Did you?
You know, lost my opportunity. So when I saw her
Lost your
again,
bottle.
I thought, you know, it's now or never.
So
You know.
spur of the moment, what did you make of the approach of this this young man?
Well, when he came towards me, I was absolutely shattered. I mean, I'd been dancing in the nightclub, and, you know, it is with heels on when you're 50-year-old and your feet are killing you, and I thought, oh, no, I want to get back in and get a cup of tea, you know, and I'm sort of walking like this, crippled, and I saw this guy coming towards me with shaven head and a Hawaiian shirt. I thought, oh, he's going to get me handbag.
My hair was very short.
He's going to get my handbag, and I clutched my handbag like this, and I thought, you're not having it. And I walked on, and he sort of stared me out like this, and I thought, oh, my God. And he had a nice face. He had a very boyish face when he was 18.
Well, he would have done. He was 18, I
And,
guess.
Yeah,
isn't it?
but very, very young looking. And he stopped me, and I said, you coming for a drink? I went, oh, no, my feet are killing me. And he went, oh, go on. I said, no, my feet are killing me. He said, well, I'll hobble you back. I'll give you a piggyback. And
nice
I said,
line.
what, me? I was size 20 then. And I said, I'll break you back. So he says, well, come on then, I'll walk you back. So I thought, oh, what the heck? Because I'd just come out, I was in a sort of a marriage that was breaking up, and I had a breakdown, and I wasn't feeling all that good. I thought, oh, so what? Right, so he came back to me, Shelley, and we've been together ever since.
How
And it's lasted. I mean, what have people said about this? Has anybody sort of commented on the age? Have you taken any bad comments?
To begin with,
It's a hell of a mark.
people didn't like the relationship in general. You know, a lot of my friends said, oh, you won't last 11 days, you know. But we proved everybody wrong.
Were you worried about telling your mates? Did you think they might laugh? I mean, was there a sort of a nervousness, or did you just think, no, I'm proud of this?
A lot of my friends have got girlfriends or with people their own age, so there was obviously a difference there to begin with. You know, they'll want to go clubbing. I didn't kind of want to do those kinds of things anyway, so...
Have you always enjoyed the company of older women? Mature women?
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that, Norma. Yeah.
I'd always wanted to date an older woman, like from kind of 16. That's every young bloke's fantasy, to kind of get shown the ropes by an older woman.
Is it?
So to
Is
speak.
That was said with real relish. If I may say
You
so.
knew quite a lot yourself.
Speaking eminent
the
good
rope.
sense, of course. Eminent good sense.
He's
Were you-
blaming me for everything.
Was it? Oh no, but you know, you're in love. It's carried on. It's fantastic. You've proved everybody wrong. How satisfying is that?
But
No.
I'd always found people older than me nicer to hang around with. A lot of my friends were older than myself anyway. So.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, I mean, before Norma at 18, you'd already dated someone else quite spectacular, hadn't you? You dated Jordan.
Yeah, I went to school with her for. She was in my class for 5 years, and I took her to the cinema to see Dances with Wolves when we were 14. Nothing
Okay.
happened. I'd just give her a peck on the cheek when I took her home. But
Which
Scaredy
cheek?
cat.
Which cheek?
Well, you've had a life, haven't you? That's for sure, in your tender years.
Was she quite
Yes.
intimidating?
yeah, she was quite popular with the boys.
Was she, Chris?
But I'm not jealous.
You're not jealous? No,
I think
I
she's
bet
lovely.
not. She is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I
She's
feel
gorgeous.
quite
And she's
honoured.
got that sort of glamorous, thing. You obviously go for that very glamorous, very womanly look, don't you, if I could put it that way. But look, have you looked to the future, too? I don't want to burst the bubble. I don't want to be the misery. But have you looked to the future? Because there is that things are going to change in your lives, aren't they? You
Yeah.
know, love it or hate it, you're going to experience the downsides of getting older more
I'm
quickly
going to pop
than
it
Chris is.
quick before him.
Well, that's one way of putting it. But, it's going to be... And have you thought about that? And
Yeah, I planned it.
have you?
Yeah.
I don't like
Okay.
you talking
He
about
hates
that.
it. He hates it.
no.
No, I've planned it. I've planned
You've
it.
thought about
Yeah.
what's happened. And what about children?
When we first got together, I said I didn't want any children. And then I kind of changed my mind after a few years, and we explored the surrogacy issue. But things kind of fell through, and it got to a point where I said, at a certain age it would be unfair on the child to do that kind of thing. So we put it on the back burner, and, we're not going to have any children. That's something that's never going to happen.
But you're a stepdad now to Victoria, yes?
Yeah.
Your daughter
Yeah.
Victoria.
He was a granddad at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
My
does
daughter's the
Victoria
same
make of
age.
it? What does Victoria?
At first, she didn't like it. She thought it was strange having a stepdad the same age as herself. But now she understands. Now that the problems with the ex and everything has been, sorted, and she's okay.
Do you recommend younger men?
Yeah.
What do they bring to you?
Energy.
Fun, energy, keep you going, because you think, oh well, he's not got no lines. I have to sort of look after myself, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And what about older women, Chris? Go on. Cheer up a whole load of women out there who are feeling a bit grim this morning. What's so great about older women? Like myself, I'm talking
Who's
about.
grim?
A young bloke has got a better life with an older woman. Younger girls can be immature, they can't keep the home well. I'm not saying that a woman's place is cleaning or anything like that, but, Norma's a proper wife, and older women generally have a better outlook on
A
life.
greater understanding of the
Yeah.
world around them.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
like it.
There's always good
Inspirational stuff.
advice as well.
Happy anniversary. You going out tonight?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Din-dins?
Yep, definitely.
Enjoy it. How lovely to meet you this morning.
Thank
Norma.
you.
Don't-
very much indeed.
we have written a book as well.
Have you?
Yeah, and I've made a 10-track swing album.
Which
Have
is
you
on
really?
sale
For
for the
charity.
IGN.
There's no end to your
Good for
energy,
you.
Norma.
No, I know.
Thank you very much for
Keep
coming
going.
in this
Thank you
morning.
very
Chris,
much.
all the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Nice meeting you.
Fantastic.
That's
What
it, that's
a
the
lovely
way.
love story
See,
to
they've
end
got
on.
proper chemistry, eh?
Tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.